Good day everyone, welcome to my PK Design. Today I'll be showing you how to cut your coat collar. This is a shirt. I'm cutting a shirt for 3-year-old boy. So this is the material we'll be using. It's already on fold. I folded it into two. Can you see? But before I fold, I make sure that I iron in half of an inch. Half of an inch. I've ironed it. I've pressed it properly. Then what I'll do, this is the length. This is the length. We are cutting for the front. There's the front piece. So what I'll do, I'll fold it into two like this. See, this is the folded part. See, do not cut here. And if you cut, make sure you will join it together. So there's the fabric I'll be working with. My ruler, my tape measure, and my scissors. Let's go, guys. To be on the safer side, it will be better for you to make sure that this part of your fabric is on fold. It is not cut. And mind you, if you cut it, make sure you add half an inch for sewing, then you sew it back. Measure 3 here. If you didn't fold in half an inch, make sure you measure 3.5. But because I've ironed in half an inch, I'll measure 3. Let me turn it to the wrong side. So this is it. You measure 3 inches. 3 inches from here. 3 inches. 3 inches. All through. Measure 3 inches. Then you connect it. So I've measured 3 inches. Then I will fold that 3 inches. Can you see? So from here, because I'm sewing for a 3-year-old boy, I'll measure 2 here. 2. Then I'll measure 5. I measured 2 here. And I measured 5 here. You'll know why. Let's go. Measure 2 here. So let me connect the lines. So on these are 2 inches. We'll measure our shoulder. The shoulder is our shoulder up, but some call it shoulder, some call it back. 5.5. 5.5. So the slope down, I'll make it half an inch because it's a child. Half an inch. Then I'll connect the slope down to this place you're seeing, with my ruler. Having done that, I'll measure the armhole. The armhole is 5. So I'll measure the bust point. 7.5. The bust circumference rather divided by 4. 7.5. The half length. 12. Then I'll measure his waist there. 7. Then the hip. I'll still maintain that 7. 7. I will take the measurements that I have here. I have 7.5 here. I'll take it to the hip, 7.5, and also to the vent. This is the vent area. And before I forget, we are folding in 2 inches downward. So let me measure that 2 inches and fold it. Okay, back to this upper part. Let's connect the shoulder to the armhole. So the chest, so that we can get our armhole. So with our cuff, we'll be able to get our armhole. Yes, then we connect this to this to this. So you see that 6 inches we came down with here is for the design of the collar. So here, on that at 6 inches, we'll measure 1.5. 1.5. You connect it properly, then you cut. Yes, and we'll cut this part too. So I'll open it so that I won't make mistake. Because I'm training for a small boy, a child of 3-year-old, that is why I came down by 2 here. If it is for an older person, it will be 3 inches. Do you understand? So this is the finished look. I'll take it to my machine and sew. And after sewing the front part, we'll cut the back part. Thank you. So to be on a safer side, I've decided to iron soft tape to this area where we cut. You can see that's opening on the chest. I've ironed my soft tape to it so that it will be more structured. So I will take it to my machine now and sew. So you can use your pin to secure it. So it is time to sew. So I've sewn it. This is it. And this is it. So we'll launch it and turn it inside out. So this is it after sewing. So what next is to give it a very good press. So after giving it a good press, this is what you get. Can you see how neat it turns out to be? Very neat. You can decide to put your hemi gum. It is allowed. Let me put my hemi gum. Can you see how beautiful it turned out to be after giving it a good press? So I will advise you, when you're working, make sure your iron is by your side. As you are sewing, you are pressing. Can you see how beautiful it turns out to be? Wow. So, see the finished look. So after giving it a good press, this is what you should get. So we've come to the end of the tutorial. In my next tutorial, I'll show you how to cut the back and the finished look of the dress. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment. I love you. You put your buttons here.